In November 2000, the Sierra Club, supported by Oakland Mayor Jerry Brown, wrote and campaigned for Measure D, which was deceptively entitled Save Agriculture and Open Space Lands Initiative. It restricted thousands of acres in Alameda County belonging to private property owners. Voters thought that sounded good and approved Measure D, but most had no idea that they were voting for county control of their private property interests. Property owners can live on the property but cannot make any changes or improvements without approval of the Alameda County Board of Supervisors. Property owners pay taxes on 100% of their property but can develop only 2% of the land. Because of Measure D, the Alameda County Board of Supervisors and the Sierra Club, with no legal interest in the property in question, now dictate to the owner of any property what he can and cannot do with his property. On January 8, 2013, a hearing was held at the request of an equestrian business to expand the covered arena on his property for the training and caring of his horses.
You know, I have 75 horses, I understand that. But, you know, when you have a piece of property in Alameda County that you need to pay the mortgage on, you have to make a living at it. And we're doing our very best to do that.
The problem is that he has too many horses on too little land.
I can't even buy enough hay to last longer than 2 weeks because I can't put it under a roof. Hay has gone from $9 a bale 3 years ago to $18 a bale today. I mean, it's making it very difficult to live in this county as an agricultural person. And you're seeing more of us go away and 12,000 square foot homes being built.
The board has a free hand to further restrict the development and use of land, but it does not have a free hand to loosen the restrictions that Measure D imposed on the development and use of land.
I note he didn't mention the agricultural protections, yet the measure purports to save out agriculture. Anyone truly supportive would be talking to the ranchers in a non-adversarial manner, interested to know what can be done to support their efforts.
The Sierra Club, a multi-billion-dollar corporation responsible for drafting Measure D, now uses this measure to strong-arm local officials to save open space. From what? Horses?
I'm really getting lawsuit shy.
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily want to be sued by you guys.
To approve the rancher's request and to avoid a lawsuit against the county, Supervisor Haggerty suggested a deal. He wants the rancher to purchase additional property and donate it to the Sierra Club for use as open space.
We talked about transfer, property transfer or density transfer, whatever you want to call it, or paying to a land trust, things like that.
To the layman, this is called extortion. Enough already. Special interest groups have run amok. Supervisor Nate Miley.
You, the Sierra Club, you are not, sacrosanct. You are not almighty. You are not without error. So the Sierra Club doesn't always get it right. And so we're trying to do just something very, very specific that's going to help an agricultural type use. So that's why I'm sticking very firm on this particular matter. So I just wanted to point that out to you because you and I are going to continue to disagree on this one. And when you say we can go in the reverse to restrict property, but we can't do something technical to help agriculture, it's like, I just think that's crazy.
Probably if you ask 90% of the people in Alameda County, they had no idea what they were voting for when they voted for Measure D. If the Sierra Club wants that property, they should pay for the property. They should go to the individual ranch owners and buy the property.
Here's what's really crazy. Private property owners are effectively having their land stolen without compensation. They live on the land, but have little say in how they use it. This is happening all over the United States. Here is the fundamental question. Are we a nation that respects private property and individual rights? Or are we slaves to the government and special interest groups like the Sierra Club? The implications are profound. If private property rights are blatantly violated, then our very liberty is in jeopardy. Either you have the right to own property, or you are property. Wayne Haig, property rights activist.